Hi, I'm Don from DonDronesOn. Call me nuts, but ever since October, I have been waiting anxiously for the 2022 NAV Canada Annual Report to come out. I've been checking every day, like some kid waiting for the latest version of The Legend of Zelda to appear online. Well, here in the first week of January, it finally appeared, and I've already played every level. Why on earth would I care about NAV Canada's annual report, you might well be asking? Well, for the last few years, drones have been a minor but pretty hot topic in this glossy, generally rah-rah good news company report. In the 2019 annual report, drones were identified as one of the top 8 risks to aircraft operational safety, despite there having been only one documented collision between a drone and a manned aircraft in Canada at that point in time, and it was just a scratch in the paint. In the 2020 report, they proudly announced they had entered into a strategic agreement with the Belgian company Unifly to develop NAV Drone and its underlying traffic management system. And then along came the 2021 report, and they were jumping all over each other about the wild success of the NAV Drone app. Yeah. It was like a dog with two tails. Drones were mentioned in the president and CEO's message, in their service delivery update, and in the message from the advisory committee. The NAV Drone app was described as an exceptionally impressive tool that has clearly taken significant time, expertise, and resources to develop. Yeah, we're talking about the NAV Drone app. Yeah, that's right. So about a year ago, I talked to the chair of the advisory committee and published a video about that discussion. There's a link in the description down there if you want to watch that video. As a quick aside, I wondered if NAV Drone was actually getting any better, so I took a look at the ratings in the App Store. I'm lucky and I never fly in controlled airspace, so I have rarely even tried NAV Drone. So in the iOS App Store, I see their rating has actually gone up a bit. It's now 2.4 on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest score you can get. And it has 1.8 on the Android Play Store. The most recent reviews from 2022, though, are complaining about the same sorts of things. Bugs, confusion, difficult to use. It's actually quite shocking. The Drone Pilot Canada app has ratings of 4.6 on iOS and 4.7 on Android, by the way. But I digress. I really wanted to focus on what was in the 2022 annual report. So I was expecting an update on NAV Drone, perhaps some comment about the number of users or the number of authorized flights, or how they were evolving the app and maybe addressing concerns raised by users. Or even something about all the experimentation that NAV Canada has been doing with drone detection systems, showing the number of drones flying in controlled airspace, maybe validating their concerns about the risks. That would be interesting. But you know what? I carefully scanned the entire report, which is structured as a series of web pages this year versus the traditional straightforward PDF document. And there's only one passing reference to drones, one, here in the advisory committee's article, item number 5 in a list of 12 different topics regularly discussed at advisory committee meetings. RPAS traffic management, of which NAV Drone is certainly a big part. No details, no highlights, and nothing about the 4 areas the committee was going to focus on, including drone user and service fees. Nada. Now, if this was the US, you might say that they were pleading the fifth. So what do you think? Are they just simply glad that the amount of manned air traffic is rebounding back to pre-pandemic levels, so drones are back to being just an annoying buzz in the air? Or are they hiding something? I mean, surely they're not worried about another DonDronesOn video like last year's, but who knows? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Safe and happy flying.